Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall. Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mike, what's up? 19! 26! Check 9. Undercrunch. Watch twist. Hey, 24.
Hey, alert 3. Shift. Check 3.
24.
Check 37. Check 37.
Down and go.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Hey. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Check 26.
And he stopped immediately there. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Check.
Hey, turn it up. Check. 24 is down. He's coming. Crunch. 64. 41's the mic. Down and go. 41.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he connects with Ebron. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
You don't want no problems with me. Chance. Hey. Record. Alert.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? 18 Gator. Let's go, defense.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Set. Fair. And logo. He's coming. We got hard. Good dance. Come. Go. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Fitzgerald. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Jumper. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Leo. Hey. Go.
Off the play fake. Fitzgerald. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired up. That's a big gain.
Yep.
Kill. Alert 3.
Off play action. Fitzgerald. He'll buy some time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Go.
2nd and 14. And the pressure gets to him again. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Go.
Off the play fake. Fitzgerald. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I got motion. Check 43.
Watch twist.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Kill.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. It's Miller. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check 13.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
24, 29. Go.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Ship.
Out of the gun, Watson going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Go out. Check. Pilot, 64, weak.
Kill.
A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check. Fresno, smooth.
On 2nd and very short, Fitzgerald. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. To throw on 3rd down, Fitzgerald buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check the hot read.
You draw Porkers. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stop, let's go. Mike 50. Too little, Doug.
Hey, now look at that. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh?
Check. 36.
Rock it. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
Back to throw. Fitzgerald. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Ready? 90.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, box truck. Look at me. Zip. Ready?
Off play action. Fitzgerald.
Here we go again.
Open man is Cameron Batson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
I smell fear in that offense.
Jim.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Come with it.
Hey, orbit. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. It's complete to Fuller. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Fitzgerald. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
Well, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Evans. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Let's go. Interception all day, baby.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Ready up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think...
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the safety creep. Shift.
Topper!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short.
That's it, baby. We go
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the
Squad. 5.
Mike's 50.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's
go.
On first down, Fitzgerald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, Wahoo! Now!
After the sack on first down, Fitzgerald. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, check. Mike 50. It's our field.
Hey. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Check.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now Jones. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Go get him, go get him.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scott Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This will be taken short.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Wide, get wide.
Greystone, Travis, Bravo. Hey, Sam off. On the ball, now.
To throw again, Fitzgerald. And an alley to run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fitzgerald nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, let's go. Check.
Hey, Zoo. Be careful.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Switch.
Watson on 1st down. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Watson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman, his third touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
80 weapon.
Watch twins. Watch twins. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Hey, check.
Hey,
Five.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Watson. Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Being chased out left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
From the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Fitzgerald. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Watson now operating from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
We got double up. Quick the edge. Come.
Joker, 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 Joker.
59.
Slam.
55. 31.
Hatchet. Switch.
From the gun, here's Watson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Alert.
Alert 3.
Rush in. You got motion man.
Motion
man right there.
Here we go on fourth. Watson flushed out right. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Here's Watson on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Here I come.
Throwing again is Watson. This is Miller, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Check 52. Under 10. Under.
Watson looks to throw again. Complete to Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Go. Hey, Alpha.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Fitzgerald. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Darren Lee coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Ready,
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Tight on this side, boys.
Smooth.
Move. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Go. Go.
2nd and 14. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Fuller. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and through. And that will get them one closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Reset. 19.
It's been a long day for you. Strong right.
59.
Check 43. Watch twist. Come on. Kill. Turn up.
9 go.
After the run, Watson going to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught. It's Miller. And he'll go out of bounds is inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Now a throw to... the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
One tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Focus, defense, focus.
Check 99. Check 99. Check 99.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Fitzgerald. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 41 yards. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Buccaneers' 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
22 jet bomber.
Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Yes, yes.
Shit. Check 13. Check.
Steve Griffin.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
That's it, baby.
Adam Thielen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
5.
Operating from the gun, Fitzgerald. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Levante David.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's thinking, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.